Hi, I'm Paul Llc with Power Integrations. I'm excited to talk to you about HiperTFS, our highly integrated, highly efficient 2-switch forward and standby supply on a single chip. But first, let's talk about high power topologies and why 2-switch forward is a great option for your next design. The flyback topology is extremely popular for its simplicity and low cost, but isn't well suited for designs above 150 watts. This leaves us to consider forward and Llc converters. The single-switch forward is simple to design and low cost, but it can achieve high efficiency, requires a very high voltage MOSFET, and has poor transformer utilization. The Llc, by comparison, covers a very wide output power range, has extremely high efficiency, and small magnetics. But it also has higher cost and design complexity. Llc converters have difficulty with low voltage outputs due to the high output current ripple they generate, and can also have challenges providing a multiple output solution. The 2-switch forward is a good balance between the Llc and the single-switch forward. It has higher efficiency than a single-switch forward and can provide multiple output systems with low voltages. This makes it very popular in applications like PCs, printers, and LCD TVs. While much simpler than an Llc, a 2-switch forward does require level shifting for the high-side MOSFET drive and, because of duty cycle limits, has poor transformer utilization. HiperTFS is a new look at a 2-switch forward converter. It provides unique features to increase transformer utilization and remove external components, improving on all the benefits of a 2-switch forward in an amazingly simple design. And we've included a standby supply, so it's extremely cost-effective. By combining both the 2-switch forward main supply and a 20-watt tiny switch-based standby supply in the same package, HiperTFS achieves a staggering level of integration. In a single chip, HiperTFS includes 3 power MOSFETs, 3 MOSFET drivers, controllers for both a 2-switch forward and a flyback standby, and level shifting functionality for the high-side driver. This level shifting technology alone reduces complexity and eliminates a custom wound pulse transformer required in most 2-switch forward designs. And we've squeezed it all into a tiny eSIP16 package that includes a source-connected cold tab. This means it can be directly mounted onto a heatsink with no isolation required. With this level of integration and package innovation, HiperTFS is the simplest 2-switch forward converter you'll find. The HiperTFS device family provides a fully optimized solution for applications up to 415 watts, with peak powers up to 530 watts. Can you believe that this tiny package can process more than 400 watts? Let's put it to the test. Here's our 315-watt HiperTFS reference design board. Let's power this design up and let it run in a 25 degrees Celsius environment with 70 CFM forced air cooling. After 15 minutes of continuous operation, the system has reached thermal equilibrium and we measure a device temperature of only 48 degrees Celsius. Now let's see how much peak power it can deliver by slowly increasing the load current until the design loses regulation. At the maximum power point, this reference design sources a massive 483 watts. A HiperTFS solution removes up to 50 discrete components over a traditional 2-switch forward main and flyback standby system. The HiperTFS device pinout is specifically designed to simplify PCB layout while providing excellent creepage and clearance distances, grouping high voltage and low voltage pins while providing enough space to allow clearance between traces. It also enables low-cost single-sided board designs. With an integrated 20-watt tiny switch-based flyback controller in each device, HiperTFS is a complete high-power solution. Combined with our powerful PI Expert design suite, it puts high-power system design within the reach of any designer. The HiperTFS reference design can achieve an impressive 91% efficiency at full load while maximizing transformer utilization. This is accomplished using a combination of near-zero voltage switching on the high-side MOSFET and a unique control scheme that allows HiperTFS to safely run at duty cycles greater than 50%. All 2-switch forward designs must balance the volt-seconds across the transformer primary winding to ensure complete reset of the core. This prevents saturation and ensures that the energy into the core is equal to the energy out. It means that the area under both volt-second curves must be equal. But when the charging and reset voltages are the same, it limits the converter to a maximum duty cycle of 50%. By allowing the transformer to reset at a higher voltage during the off time, we've created a system that can balance the volt seconds while running at duty cycles much greater than 50%. We'll drink to that. The increased duty cycle reduces transformer primary current and lowers the peak inverse voltage requirement of the secondary diodes. It dramatically improves transformer utilization over a standard 2-switch forward and gives HiperTFS very high efficiency. HiperTFS has great EMI performance as well. Both the standby and main supply use jitter technology to spread switching energy over a range of frequencies, significantly reducing the amount of EMI filtering required. The switching of both supplies is internally synchronized from no load all the way to full load to further minimize EMI. HiperTFS has a comprehensive set of protection features, including thermal shutdown, which disables switching if device temperature is too high. The HiperTFS standby supply also includes line input overload scaling to maintain a flat overload power output even as line voltage increases. To demonstrate how rugged these designs are, I'm going to hit this RDK with a severe short circuit test. As I brush this return-connected stranded cable across the output, the supply is rapidly hit with several huge output current draws. After enduring the most stressful output short circuit imaginable, the supply continues to function normally at full power. HiperTFS is perfect for a number of high-power systems, adapters, and chargers requiring both main and standby power. HiperTFS is a revolutionary new look at a high-power system. In a single chip, you get a 2-switch forward main converter capable of up to 415 watts continuous output power and a 20-watt flyback standby. It's easy to use, removes up to 50 discrete components, and provides excellent efficiency. To start your design, please visit the HiperTFS page on the Power Integrations website to download design software and datasheets and to order the reference design kit.